going on? It's Double S representing Marvel Boy. Shout outs to Ends and NBT.
Shout outs to Ends, big them up, you lot are heavy. And shout outs to NBT Media, sick, Marvel.
What's going on, people? Vertex from Marvel, FTC. Shout outs to Ends, shout out to NBT. Yeah, I said so. Look out for Marvel. Yeah.
What's it feeling like growing up around here, though, man?
You know, it is. Most of the man them are in jail, man. So
Serious things.
It's a bit mad.
Yeah.
Obviously, I had music to focus on, innit?
Yeah.
To not get me involved in
Okay.
certain stuff, you get me? But I still hail up the man them sometimes here and there. But most of the man them, to be honest, are in jail.
Serious things.
Free the man them still, free ads, free cash, free Richie, free Limbs, all the man them still. Yeah, so everyone that's out is either in uni or just doing what they have to do, man.
Them ones.
Yeah, man. So.
How about round here? Is it all love or is there still some?
Do you know it's always been love from I was young, man.
Okay, so it's not nothing different. No one's here trying to take you lot's shine. Like, this is Marvel's bit. So.
Yeah. No, it's not like, I wouldn't call it Marvel's bit. Like, obviously, Shocker's from Broadwater Farm, innit?
So where's that then? How far is that?
That's 15 minutes from here.
Okay.
Yeah, Shocker's from Farm. Large at the farm, man.
Okay.
So yeah, around here it's just, you know, it is. Everyone that knows MPK knows MPK, innit? That's how it is.
Okay. So where's the MPK? Is that MPK as well?
Everywhere around here is MPK.
MPK.
Yeah, Old Street, Park Lane, MPK. This is where the police tell you not to come.
This is the area.
This is
obviously safe because I'm rolling with double. It's only safe because I'm rolling with double. Could have been
always cool here, man.
Yeah.
Trust me.
So how's the music things here though?
It's
like,
good.
Obviously, like industry and all the rest of it.
You know, it is with the industry, I personally feel no one's your friend in this industry. That's why I don't really keep a lot of friends.
Okay.
Apart from my circle, innit?
Yeah, cool,
but at the same time, I can fuck with certain people.
You're not signed,
No, do you know it is? We've been independent from ages ago. We do everything ourselves, but now we've got, we just got signed to, not signed, but it's like we're under Risky Roads Recordings.
Okay, cool.
So that's an independent label, so we're under them still.
It's nice, man. Still, you lot are doing well, man. From
Thanks,
watching
man.
you, man, on YouTube. You know what I mean? I'm here standing with Double and I was watching him on YouTube with the rest of the Marvel crew.
All it is hard work. With us, like, all it is hard work. Like, we put in a lot of hard work. Like, I'm a sort of person where I'll hear a good freestyle from myself and say I need to make something better, and I'll keep on saying that to myself, innit?
Okay.
And I just set my standards high, innit?
Yeah.
Like, I always want to top the bar. I always want to make a better tune than I made before. I always want to make a better bar than I made before.
Okay.
And all it is with music, a lot of people don't understand, but staying in the studio or being in the studio, that's the key.
Stay in the studio.
Stay in the studio and just master your
tune
craft.
and duck out.
Trust me, stay in the studio, master your craft, and just become the best that you can. Don't be scared to be an artist. A lot of people are scared to be artists. That's the whole reason I started singing, because obviously I had the Skippy thing going, but a lot of people could imitate the Skippy thing, innit?
Okay.
But now I can skip, sing, rap, and put it all in one, and then actually create art, innit?
Okay.
Yeah, man.
Do you reckon that's come from an influence of Drake? A bit, just to make you more confident. No, because obviously,
No, it is. Before Drake, a lot of people did sing in their songs, but a lot of people were scared to bring it out to the open.
That's what I mean. That's what I mean.
So yeah, it's like 50-50 still. If you pre it, even from day, it weren't proper singing, but I was doing something like that, innit? So a lot of people say that I got it from Drake, but I was doing it from before as well.
I just think a lot of people, obviously the industry is allowing, and people are allowing, are understanding that it's all about music. It's not just about rapping. Anyone can drop a 16 or 32 and then that's it. Obviously you got to make the music more exciting. You got a bigger fan base.
100%. And certain people, what it is, certain people need to realise that you can't just be an MC your whole entire life, innit?
Of course not.
Like, after a while, writing a 32 all the time does get boring, innit?
Trust me.
Obviously it's good to write it and it's good to stay on your toes, but once you've reached like a 3-year period where you're doing the same thing, I think after a while people just start thinking, okay, this is another bar for my man. That's
all you're gonna get. So definitely. Remember, I saw your first Westwood. I saw you going there for the first time.
Do you know what it is with the first one? Yeah, the first Westwood.
I think the first one was when
I went with Chip.
That's it. That's the one you actually destroyed. Yeah. That's one. They gave you like a minute. I don't think I saw you again. Like, I don't understand. Who was it? Was you Ghetto?
No, that was the one with us, all of us, like, yeah. But the first one, my first ever Westwood, I'm not even gonna lie, I was scared, innit? Because these are the times where it was hard to get 1 million views.
Yeah, of course.
You get me? So I was thinking to myself, I need to, obviously this is my first time to the world knowing who Double S is, innit?
Yeah.
Obviously everyone in North London and all that knew who I was.
Yeah.
But my first time for everyone out of London.
Okay.
No, yeah. So it was a bit scary, but eventually, like after like 10 seconds in, I started kicking in.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, man, I remember that session. I remember the one that you lot kind of killed with,
Yeah, man.
with Ghetto and Wretch there.
Yeah,
You know,
nah,
going
do you know what
back.
it is? Those are the times when we was mad hungry.
Got a funny question to ask you. Is it true that you gave Chipmunk his flow? Is that true? Is it true that
Do
you
you know what
gave
it
him
is?
his flow? Because, to be honest, I've been told that you're the one that gave him the flow. Do you know
That's,
what I mean?
I personally feel that's not true. The reason I say that, like obviously everyone remixes flows, innit?
Yeah,
like
of
we
course.
used to both remix each other's flows now and
Yeah.
again, innit? But it's just that with like obviously everyone's got different styles, innit? I'm more a flowy person anyway. I was more of a flowy person from ages ago, innit? So anyone that flowed, everyone would be like, he sounds like Double S anyway. Okay. So that's even now, I hear people that have remixed my flow.
Yeah.
I don't say nothing, innit? But obviously just know who the father is, innit? Type of thing,
Flow
innit?
father. So that basically means you are the father
Yeah,
of flows.
man,
Yeah.
yeah. And what pisses me off as well, I'm coming right back to do the grime thing to show people that it's not going nowhere.
Oh yeah, of course. Because obviously, do you think that people are getting it confused now that you're doing the singing, that you've totally fallen off the grind?
That is what everyone's saying. Everyone's like, he was better when he was a grime MC or etc. What people need to realise is there's progression in it.
Of course.
Obviously, on the last 3 songs that I've done, I've tried something in it, but at the same time, I've still had that grime element into it.
But like, your music scene, man, like, I know you're doing your Marvel thing, but we don't get to hear much solo. Like, we do want to hear a bit more, just all on your own. Like, how come we don't get that? We only get that from Double all the time.
Not even that, but like, it's not what they're demanding for.
Okay,
You see what I'm saying? Like, it's not really what they're demanding for. Like, if I was to drop because obviously the focus has been on Marvel, you see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So
of
if I
course.
was to drop a solo song tomorrow, you're gonna think, where the fuck did that come from?
Oh,
Even
okay.
if Double was to drop a solo song, even though people know Double as a solo artist,
Yeah.
because he's been focusing on Marvel for so long,
Right, okay.
the fans have started realizing that that must be the focus, you see what I'm
Right,
saying?
okay.
But it's nice to hear it
Yeah.
once in a while. But with me, if you're not gonna follow it up, I think there's no point.
Okay. I don't think the state of the game is, since people are being signed. How do you
The
think
state of the game's pitiful.
You think it's pitiful?
No, I think the state of the game is healthy,
playing.
actually.
Healthy,
Quite good,
yeah.
right?
It's healthy, it's healthy. Because everyone's finally getting a message that we need to take this
Okay.
to a different level. Like, everyone's finally getting a message that you have to do what you have to do yourself. Like, there's no before. If you weren't going to the mainstream with like a grime song, it's considered selling out or whatever.
Right, okay.
Now, everyone's finally getting a message that I don't give a fuck what you think. You see what I'm saying? People finally don't care anymore, and that's how the scene's going to progress.
And as much as a lot of grime critics say people are selling out, at the same time it's helping out most of the grime acts that are coming through. Because if it weren't for certain people that came from the grime scene that did what they did before, most of these grime MCs wouldn't even be noticed, to be honest. Like, if it weren't for the Chipmunks, the Skeptors and etc., most grime people wouldn't even be noticed. There would be no deals on the table. You get me? So at the same time, it helps, it benefits them as well. As much as I ain't going pop in it, but as much as no, I had to state that in it.
No pop from Double, yeah. No pop from Double.
With me. Like, what I do, I might write something. I might write some pop for other people, but I ain't going there. Yeah. But as much as certain people go pop, it's made people think, where did he come from, innit? So when they look back in his background, they'll see most of these other MCs. They'll be like, oh, I want him, or I want that one. You get me? So it does benefit you at the same time, innit? So as much as people cuss them, it's helping you at the same time. You know what I mean?
Definitely.
But like, with me, I see it as like, if you want to be regarded as the best, you got to be able to do everything.
Everything. You have to.
Even like pop,
Be like
pop won't be my signature sound. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you ask me to play you a new song, for what I've been working on, it's not going to be a pop song. But if a pop artist asks me to jump in a song, I'm going on that song to kill it. You see what I'm saying?
That's the only thing.
Because I've heard Jay-Z on every genre. I've heard him on a flipping. What's that? There was Rock. What's that Jamaican Movado on the Rock?
Oh yeah.
He was on that. You see what I'm saying?
You know what I mean? Yeah.
Like, I've heard him on everything. Like, if you ask Jay-Z, what's your album going to be like? He's not going to tell you it's on the Rock, but he would do it. If you phone, someone can't phone me for like 100,000 pop feats, and I'm like, I'm sorry, I'm a grime artist. I can't do pop because it's forbidden in my scene. Come on, let's not kid ourselves anymore. That's what I'm trying to say. Let's not disturb ourselves. With me, if it's not like I want to do stuff that hasn't been done before. That's my new philosophy. I just want to do stuff that's not been done before.
Okay.
Because it makes sense. Do you see what I'm saying? Like I just want to do stuff that's never been done before. It makes all this grime stuff. I've been doing it
for 3
I've
years.
been doing it. It's been done. You get
3,
me?
4
Like,
years.
and there's people doing it. There's people doing it better than me.
Okay.
If we was the best at doing it
At the time,
and was about to change over, that's completely different because we're the best. So if we change over, no one else. There's people, bro. Skeptics killing this guy.
I personally feel at the time that we was doing it, man couldn't see us. That's just me. That I'm thinking. I might be thinking out loud, and I don't think it's being big-headed. I think you have to be confident. It's either you be confident or you never know. That's my mind mentality anyway. So when we was doing it, I personally feel we was on our A game, and we covered aspects. We covered aspects that a lot of other MCs didn't.
But it's not like we're not doing it.
Yeah.
Like if you was to fling on the grime instrumental now,
I'll go
we'll
sick.
tear the whole song.
I'll
See
go
what I'm
sick.
saying? But it's just not what the focus is on.
Okay.
Like if I want to go worldwide, because obviously we've been traveling, innit? Not traveling like to major places, but places outside London at least, or outside England, and they're not familiar with grime. And I personally don't think it's my job.
Milan and Rome, I think it is.
Milan and Rome.
Milan and Rome on the freestyle.